What's up, motherfuckers? We are live. We a band that's local to me here in Pittsburgh called Feast on the Fallen. What's going on, guys?
What's up, man?
What up?
What up?
What up?
We got Joker in here as well. You know, he's always here.
What's
And
up,
we're waiting for
everybody?
Josh and T-Woo.
And we forgot to say Josh's Metal Nights.
Josh's Metal Nights!
Why you know?
The dude from, what's his name from Creator? Fucking,
I don't know. Hans? I don't fucking
yeah,
know.
something like that. Something German. But TK got him to say, because like I said, TK was a roadie for Biohazard and bands like that. So he knows these dudes, and he went up on Creator's bus and was telling them about our show. And he did a promo thing for us. And for whatever reason, he's like, "You're watching Josh has Mental Nights."
Mental Nights.
So,
But like the funny thing is, because like TK was probably like, okay, it's Josh's Metal Mondays, and he's like, oh, you're watching Josh's Metal Nights. I'm gonna reload everybody. I'm echoing.
right on. What's up, Biker Charlie? What's up, Pedro? You guys got to check out the links in the description. These guys are right here in Pittsburgh. So it's cool to see a fucking brutal band actually in my city because metal sucks here. So why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about your metal band?
All
We're
right.
actually a faith-based band, and we don't like metal. It's satanic.
Yeah, metal's stupid.
About these dudes.
Anyway. Yeah. We're Feast on the Fallen. We're from here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're glad to be on this show here. We're I don't even know like what we can like call ourselves. Kind of death metal, kind of deathcore, kind of hardcore, kind of beatdown, kind of hardcore punk. We're just a whole mix of different shit, but we're heavy. Yeah, so that's why we're here.
Yeah, I used to be 400 pounds, so we're
Yeah.
So we're talking to like a nice, heavy, brutal band from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's fucking cool. So what have you guys been doing as far as studio and gigging?
We sacrificed a bunch of goats, and we're sorry about that. But
Yeah.
recently we've been playing some local scenes, like the Black Forge Coffee House. We played Diesel before. We've also done a demo because I signed a paper saying a demo in Gettysburg, which called Hate Monger, which you can check out. It's pretty sick. Also, Randy has some stuff too.
Yeah, I mean we recorded Hate Monger last year around this time. That was down in AMP Studios in Gettysburg. It's actually a school for recording. Real cool guys. Jake and Adam helped us out big time. Probably gonna be down there after Christmas, I guess. We've been working on some new shit, some lot heavier shit. See, Hate Monger was kind of like it was kind of themed for like a little demo. Kind of had like a horror movie thing going on, like Walking Dead, like I don't know. We had like some Night of the Living Dead themes in there, but now I think we're gonna kind of more gear towards just like aggressive brutality. That's what a lot of the lyrics are leaning towards now, a more beat down style. So yeah.
Nice.
Cool, man.
Speaking of in Gettysburg, did you guys ever hear their what the fuck was their name now? Pantera, the Pantera band. They're from. I think they're from.
No.
No.
All right.
Dude, I fucking seen them at Alder Bar one time. Right, it was right before they.
I missed that place, man. I miss it.
Yeah, dude, it's such a fucking bummer they closed that venue down. See now, like I always bitch about there not being a scene here in Pittsburgh. So to have somebody on here that's actually in Pittsburgh, fucking A. You guys know what they've done to the fucking cool little venues, man. Fucking Alder Bar gone. You guys remember fucking Club Laga?
That was a little before my time, but I heard of it. My brother used to work there.
God, that place was fucking amazing. Every time Landon Dawn plays Pittsburgh, he brings up, I can't believe Club Laga's gone. That was such a fucking amazing place, and
Yeah,
it's terrible, man.
Well, okay. So what's the biggest problem that you guys face trying to get yourselves out there?
Trying to get out of Pittsburgh.
Honestly, just trying to get people like, even with this show, maybe people like, I'm gonna come. This is the coolest thing. Metal podcast. Woo! I love that you guys are doing this. This is so awesome. Woo! Are you gonna show up? No, I had to eat a sandwich. I'm like, fuck you. Or they come up with some excuse.
It's definitely a hard city to get out of. I mean, like, not that we're trying to like, make it huge somewhere else. We're just trying to make ourselves relevant. But yeah, it's definitely hard to really like staple a scene down in Pittsburgh for some reason. I feel like really the big thing here is like a lot of country, a lot of hip hop and stuff like that. So it's like with metal, it's so hit or miss. You got to be, you got to have some.
So you guys are getting like the metal guys are getting like kind of pushed out and pushed like way up around.
Yeah, like there's only so many venues, and then the venues don't. If you have an acoustic and you're playing country songs, it's easier than what we're doing. But the problem is we want to do our own style, and it's difficult. And then getting people to commit, I would say the hardest thing. Just getting people who say,
that's hard too.
Because people, the people who are like, oh my God, I'm scared metal. Then the people are like, yeah, I'm going to come. It's so cool. They never show up, or they show up once, and it takes forever just to like get like 5 to 10 people to commit to showing up on the door, getting a ticket. I mean, they're like, we love the local scene. Well, pay $10 to keep it alive.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I was going to say about the fucking Pantera show at Alder Bar, dude. As good as them fucking dudes are, I think there was like 15 fucking people. It was like so fucking depressing, man.
That is sad.
Our players up there fucking nailing it, dude. I'm talking even solos, dude. I mean, it's fucking Dimebag Darrell solos. And this dude's up there fucking shredding it. I'm like, this is fucking amazing. And
there needs to be more.
There's like nobody here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, and that's another thing I was going to say is, the rock and roll music, whether it be, metal, punk, or just regular rock and roll, is not that happening anymore. I mean, you just look at what's going on, and the only people that are really listening to metal are true metalheads.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, I can imagine, especially for a young band, that people don't know, like, it's like, oh, well, we listen because there's such a standard of bands that people listen to.
Yeah.
And then nobody's really going out and looking for the young bands and stuff unless they get introduced to them, and it's very hard, I think, because a lot of like you guys were talking about, the venues are closing down. So guys like you don't have places to go out there, learn your craft, gain a following, and move up the ladder. So in this modern world, it's pretty different. And, so that's why I was just wondering, like, what the hardest thing to face is, because we was talking before, and they was talking about pay to play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, today's music doesn't have the same soul. See, the problem with like things like Bring Me the Horizon or Chelsea Grin, they went from death metal to like, I don't even know how to describe it, like real poppy things. And then people like jump up. But we want to stay true to a specific sound, a specific genre. But it's difficult because you need to get those committed people there. But if you close venue, two things happen. One, you have to pay to play like select places. And two, it's hard to get people to come because of that. Like, it's just difficult. And that's what we're trying to do. Because the soul of it's still alive. And I don't want to do like a country band or a jazz band.
Right. I'm just glad to see, like I said, I'm on here bitching all the time. Everybody that watches this show knows about how terrible the Pittsburgh scene is because of me. So I'm glad that actually have a band that's doing it here to fucking vouch that I'm not full of shit. It's like you got to go to Cleveland or fucking Jersey or New York or hopefully blow up on YouTube.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's kind of why we want to just, eventually try to tour in 2018. At least get out there, and even if we come back broke, at least we did something. We had an adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That fucking A, dude. That's the coolest. I think that I've never actually, I jammed in a band for maybe a couple months. I couldn't do that shit because I don't like people. But I always find that, watching, documentaries and shit with the bands I like, that would be, I would think, the coolest part is going out on the road and fucking, seeing different people every night, and you hear crazy shit that happens on the road.
Oh,
I mean, what it sounds like even nowadays with a lot of the bands we talk to is, at least in metal, that's almost what metal bands got to do nowadays is go fucking pound the pavement.
Well, that's
because it's extreme. Like, we don't have to. I could, take an acoustic out and just play Neil Young songs and get paid for it. Which, okay, I like playing acoustic, but it wouldn't be as fulfilling as to go out there and like pound your knuckles until you actually turn something like, a piece of wood into a diamond, or you just keep going at it and going at it. And I think that's going to be a defining moment, just going part across the country or even eventually to other countries and just be like, look what we did. When I saw Parkway Drive do that, I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, they're from what? Where are they from? Australia?
Australia. They're just crazy. They're like riding dune buggies, and the one dude broke his leg. He's like, I'm going on tour. I'm like, yes, that's metal.
Did you guys ever hear of King Parrot?
No.
They're from Australia. They're under Housecore Records, which, like I said, you guys are welcome here every week if you want. You'll learn real quick. I kind of ride the Housecore Records nuts. I love them. But they're from Australia. They are fucking wicked, dude. I highly recommend checking them out, dude. Like, they're pretty fucking good. Feast on the Falling. Is that one of you guys in the chat, or is that
was me?
That was me. Hey, I love my old band. Hi, I'm a fan.
You're one of the first guests to ever go in the chat, dude. Actually, you are the first guest to ever go into the chat.
Okay, so Josh isn't here to ask this story. I'm going to ask your guys, like, your favorite, like, live show, like, when you guys are playing, your favorite, like, crackhead, drunken, high motherfucker that you've seen or that you've done at a show.
So, at one of our shows, or like?
Yeah, one of your shows.
Okay, I like this question. We were at a place in Indiana called Club Radioactive. Dude with face paint, like he's like, I'm satanic or whatever he was. It was kind of funny because his mom was like, is my son here? My dog is diabetic. And then he just goes on with like this Michael Jackson jazz rappy music, and all he goes is rah, rah, rah. He's like, I hate everything. Rah. Just like 20 minutes straight. Venue owner like, shit.
This motherfucker, he went on for a good 45 minutes, just like weird ambient background music. Like, it sounded like Marilyn Manson kind of stuff, and he just going, all the other bands were like, what the fuck? Is this like deep deb?
Debs, I think you gotta reload. Everything's echoing.
I'll reload one. It's always me. My computer sucks cock.
Oh, and remember the crackhead at Black Forge?
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, can I have some water? It's just like, you here to watch a set? She's like, well, I guess if I have to, yeah. She's just sitting there with like 3 teeth, sipping on some water, watching us. Like, you boys are good.
Yeah. The guy also have another funny story. We're at this like little bar, and there's this band called Everyone Hates Everything. Shout out to them. Actually, I have that on my wallet. And then I was so hungry. I just asked it. I'm like, look, can I buy anything? They're like, have some cookies. I'm like, should I buy them? They're like, no, just have some cookies, because they're kind of cool. So the lead singer of Everyone Hates Everything, while he's playing, I'm eating chips. He just goes up and grabs these cookies or chips or whatever and starts eating them. Fucking, it's and Randy's there and he's eating like chips too.
Oh, they were good, man. They were good.
Pup cream.
Not much. This is my buddy Chris. Actually, we're thinking of starting our own
Hey,
metal
Chris.
podcast. This is Welcome to Metal Mondays. Josh is the host, and we're
that
talking
Chris from
about our
Power Hour?
band. That is Chris from Power Hour.
His
Hey,
business partner
What's up,
and
Chris?
Rockstar too. Yeah,
sorry?
so I've been trying to get a hold of Alfred, and
Hey.
I haven't. I guess he's just been really busy. And then Derek and you and I have to meet on Friday to discuss what he wants done.
Okay. Anyway, you had more questions, Josh, about our band or anything or crazy shit we've done?
One second. I was in the middle of
I
sharing.
got one. All right. So who's the guitar player here?
That's
He's
Steve.
actually not. Steve couldn't get on, and the drummer couldn't get on. I'm the bassist, and we have the bassist and the lead singer.
Okay. So my question is for the bassist. What rig are you running through? What are you playing? And do you use any effects?
Okay, to give you, I have a 5-string Ibanez, and then basically what I'm using for effects is a dark glass pedal that makes it sound really like, I don't know how you describe it. You just have to listen to it. It has a pow, wow, wow, and but all my amps have been PV. I fucking love PV for some reason. Like, they just have the most aggressive sound when it comes to doing this type of work.
Now are you running a stack?
No, it's just a combo.
Okay. Like a head? Okay, that's cool. Now have you ever like run in direct when like you're recording, or do you go through your amp? Like,
When we were recording, it was some space age fucking shit. Jake was in the back, and he has this like glass door, and all I had to do, he ran me direct, and I just played through, and we listened to headphones like these. It was
Yeah,
Right.
dude, he got the
sick.
distortion set out and everything. It was like spot on. He's like, "Oh yeah, just play me something like through this amp, like how you normally would." And then he set the distortion, the compression, like all that different stuff. And he's like, "Does this sound right?" And you're just like, "What the fuck?"
okay, so when you was recording, when you did the rhythm tracks, did you just do it like did you play like the rhythm tracks live, or did you just like play like live and then you got the drum track and then the bass player went in, then the guitar?
Here's what we did from what I remember. It was all day, so people are like, recording music's easy. Fuck them. It's not just like something on a laptop. You have to be dedicated to do it. What we did is we did it all as a band, and we did it multiple times. And then I think, had Randy, was it you, Randy, and Steve do like separate stuff. And then I fell asleep upstairs. And then
Yeah.
he's like, let's put some opera vocals to Dawn of the Plague. So I'm in a bathroom. It smells like shit going, oh.
Okay. Now,
Yeah.
now when you did the vocals, were you obviously you didn't sing them live, right? You went.
I did like just as like a warm up thing because we didn't have like our tempos set out just yet. We had our clicks and everything, but Jake wanted to make sure we had like our tempos all set out. So we just did like kind of like a rough like pre-recording almost just to really get the feel
Scratch
for
track.
it.
Yeah, a little scratch
Yeah.
track.
So then I didn't like use all my vocal power for that. And then afterwards I was like the last one. I just like sat isolated in the room. Just sort of
Right.
did it that way. But my voice cracked out and I was so fucking pissed while this was happening because like third song in, my voice just starts like cracking and I'm like, I need to get like some tea or something. Of course, this will be the one day I lose my voice.
Right.
But I made it through. It was all right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you did the you have backup vocals in there where the band comes in, or where you just go and double your own vocals?
Yeah, that was it was doubled. Like he did like there wasn't too much differentiation. Like you know how some bands will do like if they do a scream, they'll do like a real guttural and then they'll do like a high. There wasn't
Yeah, like
really
a,
any
a
of that.
harmony kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too much of that. He just sort of doubled up everything, and then we did like he had that like weird echoey room that we just sort of did some like backup. Like it was like all together, sort of actually.
Like kind
We
of
all
chants, like like the old
Yeah.
like. Okay.
Like medieval chants, like, oh, which is really cool because I wanted to bring something in there that was unique because you don't want to do something everybody else is doing because a lot of people copy off each other, and that actually made, in my opinion, Dawn of the Plague extremely unique. And that's one thing we just want to bring to the metal scene of Pittsburgh. You know what I mean, Josh? And I'd love to hear how you think we can revive it, get more places going, get more people excited about it.
Yeah, that's my thing, dude. Fucking, I don't even know where, like, I see a buddy of mine does that Unsigned 99 radio station, but it's all fucking dedicated to rap. I know 31st Street Pub, they were trying to do their thing there for a while to try to revive it. The only thing left to go and play that's somewhat known and try to get shit moving is the Rex. And hopefully the radio station that I was telling you guys about before we came on, they literally just started, I think, a week or two ago. So I'm hoping, I'm going to actually put that link in the description.
Dems, you talked to that guy yet?
I sent him an email to the email that was on the app that I found it through. It was the Pittsburgh Neighborhood app, and I haven't heard dick from him. And I'm right near Mr. Smalls, too, so that might be one of them things where I have to fucking go knock on a door.
Just go pound on the door one day.
And be like, we're bringing it back. I mean, the thing I like is, what the old school metal thing, saying like Down's your favorite band, you really know like the old Phil Anselmo, the old school style, just bringing that back, bringing that energy back. And that's what I think we need.
Hell
yeah, started on that.
Like I said, hopefully this, at least here in Pittsburgh, that station will do something for metal guys, man, because the scene here is terrible. And like I said, I've checked your band out. I've been sharing it today. You guys definitely need to be fucking heard. And I'm not just saying that because you're on the station here, that I'm talking to you. You guys got something fucking going, man. And you need to be fucking heard. So something needs to fucking happen.
And that's a huge compliment from like the places you've been, like since you've been with Warbees on, you've hung out with people like Soulfly. I'm impressed.
Like I said, we got lucky as hell that we got to talk to some cool fucking people, and they helped us out with that. And like I said, I'm not going to bullshit. You guys in the chat, whoever watches this after the live is over, in the description, I got links for you guys to go check these dudes out. They're Feast on the Fallen. They're brutal. And
I appreciate that, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Share the
also, I want to do a shout out to Steve Zanovich, our guitarist. I'm not sure if that's exactly, but he said, "Hey, Kareem, shout out to him." So
I'll have you guys back because I'd love to talk to him about the recording and the way he.
We got Patrick Kuntz in or however. I'm sorry if I just butchered that.
Oh yeah, that's our drummer.
He's in the chat right now. Hey, Patrick, you got to go check out Parador Custom Sticks, brother. He's helped our channel out a lot. Where they at? He's got some fucking crazy. Where the hell did I put them drumsticks?
We gotta get some.
Creed snort the most coke out of the band.
I wish. I don't. I'm just naturally fucking high and shit.
Yeah, he's high as shit all the time.
See, I need to relax. It's a nice metal show. Let's have a fucking beer.
I got talent, Shane. Fuck you.
So did you, Josh, did you ever meet Phil Anselmo?
Oh, dude, yeah. I've met him a handful of times. Like I said, the coolest
up with him
was I got to go to Texas.
I really love what he has to say about the metal scene today. He fucking completely hates it. And I'm in the same.
It's trash, dude.
It is fucking trash. We need
and
to
then
get
what
rid
sucks is any bands that come out that are fucking metal get buried with all this garbage.
Well, I did a rant about metalcore and deathcore and how much I hate it because it's all so formulaic and predictable, and I feel like metal has lost what drew me to it in the first place, because I'm 37 and I started with Slayer and Sabbath and Bathory and all that stuff, and then I got into more and more and more as I grew up, and I just feel like it's safe, acceptable, it's on everyone's lips, everyone can deal with it, and it's losing what drew me to it in the first place. And it's really sad because it's supposed to be music that not everyone can identify with, that not everyone can get into. It's outsider subjects for outsider people, and I just feel like it's being bastardized by just normal generic fucking people. So
now, Chris, do you live in Pittsburgh?
no, I'm in Canada.
No.
Oh,
he's just
okay.
Oh, you'll fit in well here. We got a lot of Canadians.
Oh yeah. Check this out, Chris. I don't know if you can see that right there, but I got my.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Where are you from?
I'm from. I live in Delaware, but I'm from New Jersey.
Well, then you're close to Iowa, so I mean that's where my
Steve!
that's where my
Oh,
favorite band that's where my
Hey,
favorite band's from is Iowa. So I think you know
Right
who
on.
I'm talking about.
Slipknot.
That's right. That's
You know, my
absolutely
buddy-
right.
My buddy sent me a picture yesterday of him and Corey, like chilling.
Him and Corey Taylor, yeah. Corey's got a. You know, the thing about Slipknot is people think they've changed, and they haven't changed at all. They're still as pissed off and angry, and you know, all their integrity is still completely intact. Just because they're massively successful, they haven't changed one
Push
thing
my
about
fingers into
why
So,
they
the
do music.
bars.
Joker, or I keep forgetting, or John. You wanted to ask our guitarist some shit about like the
Okay.
recording stuff. He's here.
So,
You just can't.
What's
Mr.
up,
Guitar
guys?
Player, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Steve. Play guitar, Feast in the Fallen.
Right on.
Play
there's
six
Steve Wood.
string, 7 string, go back and forth.
Right
Okay, yeah.
on.
So I was going to ask you, what guitar did you use on the recording?
On the recording, that's a ESP. That's MH1000.
Okay, and your rig, and your effects, like what are you running? What effects are you running, and then what amp are you running to?
It's pretty minimal. I'm using a PV3120 head, and I'm running that through a 2x12 orange cab. It's the PC310, I think it's called, something like that. It's a solid back.
I personally think you guys should invest in Marshall. They're the
Oh,
best
Marshall's badass.
manufacturers in the world.
All right,
Now
hey,
we
guys,
have-
real quick, I want to
I have
introduce
it,
you
Mark.
guys
It's a
to one of
free
our
Friday.
other hosts. This is TK or T-Woom. He's the world's heaviest one-man band.
What's
You
up,
need to check him
T-Woom?
out. This dude literally does it all by himself and plays live shows. It's fucking insane.
Plays live by himself. Does he do black metal? Because I mean, that's the genre that's known for one-man projects more than anything.
Dude, he plays guitar while
No. Wait, time out. It's not a one-man project. It's a one-man reality. Like right in your face. I play the fucking drums. I sing. I have a 7th string. I tune the 7th string. It's almost like a bass guitar. I play the bass rick. I have 2 rigs, and I kick it in
his
people's
link's in the
faces.
description, guys. You
That sounds
gotta check
gnarly.
him
So, do you just record it all in layers on, then you just play
No,
it
not-
live while you're?
No, nothing's recorded in layers. Everything's real time. In fact, I don't record. I only play live, and every time I play, the song is different because I do with the crowd. I'm the only person out there that has a band that actually looks at the crowd and says, "What do you guys are into? You know, are they mellow? Are they old? I could change that song. I can make it fucking reggae." You know what I
Okay,
mean?
I get what
Or
You're
I
also
can make
the
it
only
thrash.
you're the only band that will knock out an old lady.
with a drumstick. Hey, TK,
Fucking senior
tell
citizen.
these guys, tell them a little bit about where you've been, man. Because I was trying to tell the guys before we went live, give them a rundown about all of us. But now that you're here, tell them your fucking give them your resume.
My
resume.
resume.
DK's
My
done some cool
resume.
fucking shit, guys.
And your cover letter.
Yeah, my cover letter. Signed and fucking documented. Nah, man. I'm just an old road dog. Travel around with some very exciting bands and had some very exciting moments in my life. And, I got to do a lot of things, pretty much everything that I wanted to do, mentally, physically, and, emotionally. Had, the whole genre of life, fucking dealing with the sorrow, the loss, the ups, the downs, I got to travel the world, fucking lived on the road for like 7-8 years. And it was a fucking trip, man. It was
What
balls.
What are some of the bands?
Biohazard, Typo Negative, went out with Pantera, Sepultura, Sick of It All, did Creator,
Sick.
Paradise
Woo!
Creator, huh?
Lost,
Wow.
Paradise Lost, Clutch,
Hell yeah.
Clutch, fucking Downset. Like the list is daunting.
And the Backstreet Boys.
No, New Kids on the Block.
Oh, that's it. Kids on the Block.
Yo, New
It-
Kids on the Block.
We keep meaning to do a segment, but like I said, when we finally figure out OBS and get this shit rolling, like with production value, we wanted to actually do a segment called Story Time with Uncle T-Womb, because this dude's got some fucking crazy stories.
Oh yeah.
I was with Motley Crue and they were getting her, and I was doing some satanic rituals.
I'm down with that.
No, but they would dress me up sometimes as a clown, and I'd try to find a little black sheep. You know,
What?
strange things have happened. I even have a picture. I found a picture. I sent it to Josh of the black sheep that I spent like an hour and a half chasing around this field.
What the hell were you on? Mushrooms or acid or something or what, bro? Like, that
No,
sounds
well,
like
He was on fun. That's what he was.
It was on fun moment.
I forget what it was, where you passed out or whatever in a taxi and got left behind.
Oh, I just fucking I was supposed to do a House of Pain show in Manhattan, and I woke up. We were on Pantera tour, and it was a day off for Pantera. But no, I gotta work. You know, I gotta work. Oh, I'm gonna work an extra gig. So I'm gonna work it. All right. So that's all good. I'll see you there in Manhattan. I'm gonna get dropped off, and I fucking and Dimebag fed me fucking Hikadan cough syrup and like these little shots of Coca-Cola. And I don't remember what they did to me. I don't remember anything.
Did your butt hurt?
Yeah.
Did you sit down? You're like, oh well.
No, it wasn't like that.
Dimebag used to
I
drink
wasn't.
for breakfast, man. That guy was an extremist. He used to drink from like 6 o'clock at night until 6 the next day. Like he was.
No, fuck yeah.
Oh, I miss him. I miss him so much.
Dude, that's what I was
fuckers.
telling my buddies here before we went live. When I got to go to the War Beast show down there in Texas, I visited his grave, and that was one of the most surreal fucking moments. That's why in the vlog, there's only a still picture, because what was on
I
paper
get you,
couldn't
man.
be on the fucking show.
I know, man. I get you. Like it's, the thing is, what pisses me off is like, we're losing all these legends of metal, like Paul Gray in 2010, Dimebag in 2004. We just lost Lemmy, Jeff Hanneman of Slayer. We lost Chris Cornell. We lost this guy from ECDC. What's his name? Malcolm Young. Yeah. But we can't get Justin Bieber into a helicopter.
And Chester
Come on.
Bennington. Chester Bennington. Remember Chester Bennington?
I don't
You have to sacrifice him, you know.
But anyway.
Just drop pentagram somewhere.
I heard Chester Bennington got kicked out of his grave. He didn't have the right pass.
Oh!
That's great. I love that. No, he didn't have the right pass. No.
LinkedIn Park.
No.
Was that you? Shared that, Randy?
What?
LinkedIn Park. It just had a bunch of like professional people with Lincoln.
No.
Yeah, it's linked in the career website.
If there's something professional like shared, it didn't come here from here.
Yeah. No, it's unfortunate we keep losing great people.
There's a
that have
low.
passion for music,
There's a super low in music right now, like a mega low.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like even David Bowie, like every genre is kind of hit.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody.
But all those
Everything dies.
pop star losers don't fucking die. That pisses me off.
That's
We
'cause
can arrange that.
We
the
should
government
arrange
kills
that.
them.
Yeah, that's what I think too, Randy, is that the government's killing these people.
Oh, they are. Well,
I know.
Chris Cornell
Yeah,
and
he's trying to expose the child molestation.
Yeah,
Tell me about that,
exactly.
and we're trying to expose child pedophilia. The
Those
ring. and
goddamn global elites, man. They're fucking everywhere.
Dudes.
It's like Corey Feldman, stuff he's trying to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Tom DeLonge, he'll be the next one.
Pat, what's
Hey,
up?
Pat.
We got the
Yeah,
whole
fuck.
band here, motherfucker.
Holy shit!
You made it.
Pat, woo! I'm gonna stick
Got
my
the drummer. What's up, drummer?
What up?
Yeah.
You guys should name your next tour "Kill Deathcore." That's what I would call
Kill
it.
Deathcore.
Yeah.
Hee.
That's right. With like pictures of all the bands being shot. That would be fucking. I'd
Do you
go to
guys
that.
do you guys have any shows coming up?
Not we.
Yeah,
Our
nothing
last
for a
one was
while.
on Halloween.
Can we call the tours?
Recording and shit. You know.
So just like rehearsal and fucking writing new shit, I guess.
Yeah.
For the time being, yeah, that's cool.
No, I want to ask the vocalist. Who is your? I don't know, not inspiration. You know, who do you look up to as a singer, or who influenced and made you want to be a singer?
Jesus.
Justin Bieber.
Jesus.
Justin Bieber.
Mariah Carey, Taylor Swift.
No, those are singers he wants to murder in their sleep. Remember, they're not. Those aren't-
all
fuck.
the dubstep people who never say a word, they just press space bar on their computer. You know.
Space bar.
Yeah, I was just gonna say all these responses are computer generated from you.
Yep. Yeah.
They're all lip synced.
No, but I don't know. I mean, like all my influences, they range widely. Like I grew up listening to punk rock and heavy metal and different shit like that. So it's a weird mix between people like George Corpse Grinder, Adam Moore from Oceano, fucking Jorge from the Casualties. Just like
Fuck out of here.
any kind of raspy singer like that. I've just always felt.
I know that guy very well. We toured with them for a long time.
Jorge.
Yeah.
Jorge.
He just
quit.
left the
In fact,
band. Yeah, he just left the band. Yeah, I personally, like, I don't like him. I don't like the guy.
But he was on the road a long time.
Well, Jake is my homie. Like me and Jake are really good homies. But now becoming a singer, did you find it was more like that's what you wanted to do, or like it was just like you just became the singer because okay, you play guitar, you play bass, I guess I'll sing, or was it like you worked to be a singer?
Honestly, it was just like kind of a random thing. Like before I even started, before I was even in a band in general, like I would just sort of practice on my own, just like, wow, that sounds fucking sweet. I want to try that, And so I made this like a random like cover song video, and I was just like, yeah, we'll give it a shot. And I posted it like on YouTube and on my Facebook page, and a bunch of people were like, dude, holy shit, you can actually do like that. Like how the fuck do you do that? I just sort of tried it, and then me and drummer Pat, we started our first band. Which, now, but kind of got me to realize. I mean, like I've always like kind of played guitar here and there, just like acoustic or just like jamming on electric a little bit. But we started that, and we just kind of like clicked from there. Then we met Kareem and Steve, and we clicked even further. So now here we are.
Yeah, we click.
Hey, you guys coming to Boston?
Yeah,
You guys coming up?
we're Red Sox fans.
That's home of the Boston
but-
Celtics. We've won 18 straight, 18 in a row, man. Yeah.
No,
Well, now
what are you
it's
talking about? We only won 16 in a row. What are you talking about?
Celtics, no, they've won 18 games straight, man.
No, wait a minute. They lost the other night. They lost. Time out.
Okay, so they got 18 and 3 though. They're 18 and 3 now.
It was going to be number 17, but they lost.
Or is it only 17? They've only won 6. No, hold on, I'll check.
16 and 3, I think.
Because I'm a basketball freak, so.
Are you guys going to come up to Boston?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Now, did the drummer, or is the drummer in here now?
Yeah, that's Pat right there.
He's the handsome one, the handsome guy.
TK will definitely vouch, even though I'm not a drummer, but I've seen a bunch of people loving it. You got to check out our boy Dave Parador Custom Sticks. He makes these custom sticks with the O-rings.
Nice.
TK actually plays them. He's endorsed by them. Fucking.
Yo, you could slip the O-rings off and use them as cock rings as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm playing. You want some wood? Woo!
Yeah,
No,
baby. Except I hit I hit a 92-year-old wood a couple weekends ago.
I still can't believe you did that, dude.
That's the best.
All right, hitting the nursing home up.
Yo,
Hey,
she
honey.
went down.
No.
That's my kind of gigs, man. I draw from like 2 years old to like 92.
And he's not prejudiced. He'll knock anybody the fuck out. He don't care.
No, but I'll tell you what, the elderly fucking scene, man, is huge. There's tons of old people. No one's tapped into that market at all. I'm gonna start wearing
You
some
remind me of
silver
my
hair.
great grandson.
You gotta sing songs like Jimmy Crack Corn and shit. Like all
Yeah.
like Jimmy Crack Corn.
Yeah, but you just,
It's like when Phil Anselmo and Dimebag was like, "Hey, boy, come here."
yeah. Have some Hicaden
Cowboys
you
from
won't remember
hell.
a thing.
Now I gotta ask the fellas, what how do you guys write your songs? Like what's the process?
Mainly just jam a lot and then just come up with stuff we like, and then we keep adding to it, basically.
So like somebody comes in and says, "Hey, I got a riff," and then you guys just jam it out.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it goes.
If you don't write anything down or like do the whiteboards and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's like one of the, most of the time it's Randy. Like he'll have like a song already written, and then like we'll just sit there and just start throwing random ideas, and then like
Make it
when
come
something
together.
like fits with it, we're like, yeah, all right, let's take this, this riff, and then like, all right, what else? What can we use to transition into this? And then just come up with it like that. Pretty much.
So everybody like just kind of so there's an idea thrown out there, and then everybody just kind of puts
Yeah.
their and you guys just mold it into the track. That's cool, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like completely fucking organic. See, we tried the other way. Me and Steve were in a band before where it was like whiteboard, figure it out, everything.
Oh, we
went
practiced
over
an
one riff.
intro for a day, a verse
not
for
fun.
a day, a chorus a day.
No feeling. You gotta have feeling.
Yes, Woom.
Oh, it was
all right.
It was ridiculous. It was like copy and pasting, and
It's got to come from the heart, or you're not going to be able to make good art. It all has to come from the heart and the soul.
Always.
The experiences of life are what make music.
oh,
I
yeah.
can tell this guy.
What'd you
you
say?
guys
I
fight a
can
lot.
tell you're Canadian.
Well, I'm actually Norwegian, but
Norwegian?
yes,
Really?
He's
yes.
Chinese.
And I black metal is definitely my favorite genre in the world.
It's in your blood, man.
It is. Man. It is.
Where? What
Yep.
part of Canada you in? Actually, 'cause, like I said, we got a lot of viewers that are.
Right above Minnesota. I'm in Manitoba.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, we got a couple people that are from London, Ontario, Richmond,
Nice.
BC.
I like your Crowbar shirt. They're one of the pioneers of hardcore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, along with Biohazard, which was really Biohazard and Onyx. Do you guys remember
Dude,
that?
oh,
That
yeah.
was really
Yeah.
cool, man. Fucking Onyx and Biohazard. Nobody called that
Dude, that was
new
my
metal.
favorite shit, man.
Fuck, it just anyway, yeah, no, it
Oh,
that was
man.
really cool.
Yo, I'll tell you what,
Anthrax, Anthrax
As
and
soon
Public
as-
Enemy, that
fucking
was
man.
really cool back in the day.
Bring the
But I'll
noise.
tell you what, dude. There was nothing that joined the scene like the Onyx and Biohazard.
I
was
know.
really-
You know
It
how
was
many
really
people that
fucking
brought
unique.
together? Like the
Dude.
diverse communities that brought together and the different crowds that would come to those shows.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
that
tell
was
you
so
what,
fucking
man, when
sick,
you're-
man.
Well, T-Wom, you know, in New York there was always that hip hop and like downtown, hardcore connection. I mean, that's been going on
Right.
since the fucking.
Are you
know,
from
like,
Brooklyn, Joker? You sound like you're from Brooklyn.
No, I'm from New Jersey. I'm from across the river from
You
Manhattan.
still. I
We
can tell
beat
you're
the
from
fuck
New
out
York,
of 'em.
for sure.
We beat
like,
Jersey
"Whoa!"
down.
That's
That was
awesome,
the
New
best.
Jersey. Right on, man. Yeah, your New Jersey Devils are playing good hockey this year.
Jersey
I'm
girls
actually
ain't
a
trash.
Rangers fan.
Penguins, go Penguins.
Trash
I'm
gets
actually-
picked up. Ah!
I'm actually a Rangers fan
I'm not
because
that weird.
Okay.
like when I was watching hockey as a kid, they didn't have the Devils.
No, they did.
I was already a Rangers fan, and then the Devils came in from
They did.
Minnesota
Minnesota.
Colorado or something.
Colorado. Yeah, it was Colorado.
And so I was already a Ranger fan. So
Because Colorado had a team long before they had the Avalanche. They were what the hell were they called? I can't remember.
Hey
Yeah,
Chris,
they had a
Was
team
it-
before that.
Wasn't the Avalanche Quebec Nordiques or something?
Yes.
Chris,
Absolutely.
thank you for Sidney Crosby.
Well, you know what I think is
Thank
ridiculous?
you for Sidney
Las
Crosby.
Vegas has a hockey team.
I
should
So
hate
what we
that.
got?
Hey,
Let me
some
get this
credit.
straight. There's a Norwegian dude living in Canada that likes the Celtics and sports and death metal.
Black and death metal, yes.
Black metal. Sorry, I'm sorry. Totally wrong.
Well, death metal too.
My-
No. I like death metal too, but it depends on the
Okay.
band.
Okay, can I
Yeah.
ask you a question?
Let's
What about
culturally
that band?
appropriate. I'm Egyptian. Ah!
I'm Egyptian. Okay.
That's cool, Kareem.
Hey,
Nothing wrong with
Kareem,
that.
can you tell everybody what religious band you played in as an Egyptian, sir?
The Pharaohs.
Eye of Ra.
If I'm not
Eye of
mistaken,
Ra. That was
I
a
did my
great band,
research.
dude. I loved you in Eye of Ra.
no,
You
I did my
kicked
research.
ass on the congas.
I did my research, and I believe you played in a Christian metal band.
Yeah, Arms of the
Arms of the Messiah.
Yeah,
Yes or no?
that's so fun.
Is that true?
Yes, I
Yes or
did.
no?
I did. I did. It was okay.
Yeah, they wash his feet.
Did they make you wear like nipple covers with the little chest? Like, ting, 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 ting.
Had to get to a soup kitchen and help out before a show.
Yeah.
Now, what was his name again? Shit, I'm sorry. Chris, did
Yeah.
you hear, fuck, I can't think of his fucking name right now, but
Take your time. Take
Fear
your
of
time.
Nile. He's got a new band, Narcotic Wasteland.
No, I didn't know that.
Phil Cancilla. He was the
Nice.
drummer for Hank 3.
Wow.
We actually
Yeah.
had Phil on the show. He was telling us about, you got to check them out, dude. If you're into that type of shit.
I am. Narcotic Wasteland. That's a great name for a band, too.
Dude, Phil
Now,
Cancilla.
Chris, I got a question for you too.
Sure,
Did
go
you
ahead.
Did you ever listen to a band called At the Gates?
Yes.
Okay,
They're horrible now. They used to be good.
now
Their first album was good, but then they just went all soft and fucking.
They were inspired by Microsoft Windows. And
Okay, so listen, the singer from At the Gates is in another band.
Sorry, say that again, Joker.
The singer from At the Gates
Yeah.
sings in another band called Dysphere. I was wondering if you ever
Never heard
listened
of
to them.
No,
Oh,
never heard of
man.
them,
They do the D beat, you know that band Discharge.
no. Nope.
Okay,
Punk
they're an
band,
English like
Discharge,
UK '82 punk band, and
Okay, I wasn't huge. I'm not gonna be a poser here. I was not the biggest punk fan. I'm all like I like old school punk. Don't get me wrong. Okay, like hardcore old school punk. That's good shit. But I've never really been drawn to that style of
well,
music. It's always been-
Discharge, you would know Discharge if you're into that
Okay.
hardcore old school shit.
Yeah, I
Because
am.
Discharge, like Phil wears a Discharge shirt like every other day.
Right,
He's always got a
right.
Discharge shirt.
Yeah.
But anyway, he sings in a band called Dysphere,
Okay.
and they're really
Oh,
fucking.
somebody's got their speakers on. I'm getting feedback.
I'll reload. It's probably my shitty computer. I'm
It's
the one that
okay,
always
it's
fucks
okay,
up the
Josh.
stream
It's
somehow.
all right. I just can't hear Joker over your. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Man, he's gone.
But no, so and they're kind of like they're just kind of like an underground band. They don't really they toured in the States, went back home, and then At the Gates came to the States. And my buddies went to like both shows, and they were wearing Dysphere shirts, and the singer was like, "Yo, nice shirt," you know.
Hey, I have
And
a
they were
question.
singing it with
I have a
them.
question. When At the Gates came to, play shows, did they say, "Hey, At the Gates or At the Gates"?
Wow.
No,
Hail-
What we do?
what I'm doing in my life. Well, Kareem and I are entrepreneurs, and we're building a company together, which is really awesome.
Oh my
But
God.
I'm starting a black ambient metal project with a friend of mine, and because I did a project by myself. I've only put out one release, but I've got some other stuff written. I just have to put vocals to it. But
And burn a church.
yeah, I want to burn a church. Sure, that'd be great.
Me too.
But I really
Things on the to-do list.
I really hope that, like, I went to a show the other couple weeks ago. My buddies are in a band called Numbskull, and they're really good friends. They're like older guys, and they're play old school hardcore punk, and they're really good. They're good. They're great. But there was a couple of other bands that were there. One was called I got the damn CD
The
demo in my
Backstreet Boys.
backpack.
Miley
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Um,
Okay.
Sinoculum, and they were kind of like chorish, that breakdowns and all that, and I wasn't really into that. And then there was a band called Ramskull, and they were really good. They were like they were really experimental, really heavy. And then there was another band called Mortalis, and they were really good too. But I want to bring like some kind of a black metal presence to Brandon. And the thing is, I know that there's only like a sliver of people into that style of metal here in my city, and it makes it really hard to want to collaborate with other musicians because I have a very unique vision for what I want to do with my music. And you know, I don't want my music to instill people to be rowdy and get drunk and all that. It's more about, you know, reflection, and
He doesn't like
that's what black metal's about, right? It's about reflection and shit like what the Womb was saying. It's about the emotion and stuff. So I mean, but it's so hard here because there's some people that are into metal in my city, but there's a lot that just don't even come out. Like this show was like one of the only ones we've had in like 3 years, and there was only like maybe 70 people there, and I'm thinking, like, you know, what the fuck? Why isn't there more people here? So it's a really small community in my city, unfortunately. So.
Well, you know, and you know, but you got to keep it going. And
yes,
you know, you remind me of this dude from New Jersey, Mike Hideous, who started the band Empire Hideous, and he would not compromise.
No.
And he had his band, you know, he picked the guys, and this is what we were gonna do, and blah 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 blah. And then the guy ended up doing a tour with the Misfits. You know.
No, well, Joker,
Awesome.
it's the same way in Pittsburgh. Like, we're just working at it, but and it's a tough scene.
Well, you know, Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh is tough.
It's Pittsburgh's a fucking blue collar, hardworking city, man. So I mean, the music's going to reflect the same way. And but you know what? You guys are the key. You have to just keep it going, get it known. You know. We'll help you out as much as we can. You guys get your, you know, your podcast going. We'll spread the word to, you know,
anywhere.
Support. See, this is a perfect example. Okay, Pittsburgh pretty much shits on the underground metal scene because you go to underground local shows. Like I said, you're lucky to see maybe 20, 25 people. But then, you know, a big act comes through like Ghost or Down or, you know, something that's out, you know, big. And the fucking place is packed asshole to elbow. So there are fucking metalheads here.
Yeah, but it is this. Check it out. Okay? Most of the kids that like the metal and stuff, are poor. And like, people that like Ghost like the fucking fantasy and fucking have the money to go spend the money to go fucking drive that much. We need like an app for like bands to go around the local areas that give like everything on the app, like a list of fucking contacts in the area, a home you can stay at,
you know what that is?
A guitar amp.
Airbnb.
You know what you're talking about? Maximum Rock and Roll used to put out it's called Book Your Own Life, and it gives you contacts from all around the country, and that's how you would book your tours. So it was like punk rock shit, you know? So you'd call up and say, hey, look, we want to play. They're like, all right. Some people would just say, come on. Or some people want to hear your stuff. But, you know, that's how we booked our tours. And then whatever city we went to.
It's just finding the people. All right, you got this genre. And like you said, it's about emotions. It's about feelings and everything. And a lot of people, you know what I mean? A lot of people go to bars to drink. And a lot of people just go to get rowdy. They don't give a fuck about the music. Really.
What sucks here in Pittsburgh too is all the cool, like local underground, whatever you want to call it, venues. You know, they're like all fucking shut down, dude. All the like where bands would play.
Like Altar Bar, Altar Bar could have been the thing to revive the scene, and it's gone. Rex is the only thing I can really think of.
I was saying earlier, that's the only thing that's left is the Rex, and now I see Diesel is trying, but the way that place is set up, that is not even. Like I said, we've had Tommy Buckley on the show. So when I went to the Crowbar show there, I was hanging out bullshit with him. He was saying about how much the band disliked the way they had that set up, and you can tell it's set up for some douchebag to be up there with his fucking laptop and turntables. Like it's not really for fucking live metal or even full bands.
It's so like tight everything up there, like.
Oh my God.
You're bringing drums
you
down.
remember trying to carry your gear down?
I'll tell you what.
That was
back
awful.
in the 80s, 85, okay, was like there was no internet, there was no phones and shit, but we were connected to the metal, we were connected to the scene and Europe, like Coma Souls and fucking early on shit that were just fucking, what is this? And it was a connection, and the people knew who the people were in the scene, and it clicked, and it was strong, and it was fucking strong.
Yeah.
But now, you know, you got everyone that's got the internet, everyone's lazy. They don't want to fucking go out there and fly. Dude, I used to love flyering, man. I used to love flyering and tagging every fucking thing.
We do that after shows. We go around with like stickers and like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
just everywhere.
Tag,
like put it on a pizza cap, put it on this sign, put a thing.
Put
It's
it on
illegal.
Old school.
Go to my fucking T-Womb.
We got that article written that time from the stickers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Remember that? Pittsburgh sticker lady.
Go to my Facebook T-Womb, and you'll see there's a whole T-Womb tags, like spray painted and shit.
You got one of the coolest stickers ever, though, dude. Like your stickers will stand out like a sore thumb. Look, here's here's one of his sticker right here. If my camera will probably.
I just like the page.
Actually, I can show you mine.
He's got the fucking coolest sticker out there. See it up there in the corner? T-Womb.
The womb. Well, anyways.
You can't give birth to the womb.
I'm actually trying to figure out a way I can just be a one-man everything.
Well, you know,
Hey, a quick question to you guys. A quick question. Do you guys ever fight like in the band room, or like you guys, someone shows up late to the gig or fucking is annoying? What the fuck is going on? Do you guys ever fight? Because like me and myself always argue all the time. Like my left leg and my right leg argue, and they don't get along. And I have to
My left
slap them
testicle and my right testicle are.
I know, right? Like, who wants to go first? I don't know. You got to figure it out. But seriously, do you guys have a good continuity in the band?
We all get along pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're eating pizza, watching movies.
It's not like you.
Woo. We got all the.
It's not like you guys are gonna say. I know you're not gonna fucking dish your dirty laundry here, anyway. So you know what I mean.
Steve, you don't love me anymore.
Yeah.
You like the
band dinner.
Used to.
I think that's why I get along so good with the people we do the channel with, because it's online. I don't have to see them. That's why
He misses band dinner all the time.
If you get annoyed, you just push a button and they go away.
I'm fucking
Just like that.
Fuck all you guys. No, this stream here, we're actually like a circle of channels. Like Jokerfish here, he has a channel. He streams like mostly Saturdays. He'll go all fucking night, 8 hours. The other Josh, he does the Drunk News Network, where a bunch of us send in clips of just random, you know, crazy. It's a fucked up channel. Everybody's getting all fucked up all the time. And then I got my
modern day headbangers ball.
Shit. I'm working on a fucking a horror short film, and a bunch of people in the chat too, like Shane, and you know, we all have our own channels, and we all end up, you know, collabing or streaming with each other.
Intermingling.
It's fun, man. Like we all pretty much met through the Drunk News, and
you have a circle jerk going. You're like, who can beat my weed?
Cyber circle jerk.
Oh, we got ladies too, though. We got ladies.
Things are weird right now.
Woo! Let's say we got some hoes online.
We got a few ladies. Lisa, she's cool as shit. She's into horror big time.
Jessica, Candy.
Yep, the Flat Earth lady, Candy.
The Flat Earth lady.
Yeah, dude,
God damn it.
She actually just went to some fucking. They actually hold conferences for that shit. I didn't even know that.
I think that was the first one ever.
Donald Trump there. I think I agree with them.
It's the best Flat Earth you've ever seen. What's her name? Karen. Karen pops on every once in a while. She's a punk rock lady.
Yeah, Karen's a fuck. She's from San Francisco. Did the Gilman Street scene.
Nice.
All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left. So what do you guys want to shout out? You got websites, all that? I mean, I got your Facebook. And
Well,
I
we
got
got,
a couple of your YouTube videos in your channel down in the description.
Oh yeah, we got
Would you like some
Facebook,
music?
YouTube. We got Bandcamp,
You got Twitter.
Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff.
You got a
Follow
website
us
too,
on
don't
all
you?
the social medias.
Yep. Also, media.
All right, keep an eye out for me. I'll be hitting you all up.
It's
Yeah.
all falling.
Yeah, Feast on a Fall. And these guys, no bullshit, man. Fucking my younger brother, he's into the metal scene, and he hit me up, was like, dude, these guys are from Pittsburgh. You need to talk to them. And I checked them. They're fucking good. So I highly recommend go watch their videos. You dig them. Support, guys. I mean, they're
This is an
underground.
awesome podcast. This is an awesome hangout. I like this. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Dig it.
Like I said, you guys, man, I'll send you the link every week. You guys want to pop on?
Fuck
Come
yeah,
on,
dude.
man.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
No,
now I got.
Right, we're
Yo,
not busy,
eventually
but
they'll
yeah.
give you control of the page, man. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, see, Joker and T-Wom are now. You're on the banner now.
Yeah, we are.
Chris, you got anything? Anything you're doing?
No, nothing musically right now. No.
Well, no, I mean, like, you got a page or a channel or anything?
I do beer and metal reviews on my own YouTube channel.
Okay.
What's your YouTube channel? We'll put it in the link or in the description.
I'd rather just give it to you personally.
okay.
Okay,
I got a lot of trolls that don't like me, so I don't need to.
dude,
feed them
I hear you,
anymore.
man. My
Join
horror
the club.
channel, I used to do work with a pretty big YouTuber, and dude, I know trolls like to crash shit. So I
No,
feel-
they're just losers, and I don't want anything to, give them any more ammunition. So I don't even make response videos or respond
You know what?
to comments. I just delete
I'm
everything.
a lot of
What
Chinese.
you can do, you can set up your.
No, enjoy that shit. You can turn that shit around because A, if you don't accept it, it goes right back. The gift goes right back to them. It's fucking beautiful. They throw shit at you, you don't accept it. You just laugh it, man. Fuck
Yeah,
the
I
world.
know.
But you
I
can
don't.
do that.
I don't even respond, man. I just delete the comments and.
You can
block them.
disable the comments on the video if you want.
Well, what I do is I
quick.
just block the comment. I block their channels from commenting. That's all I do, and I.
Yeah,
delete them.
Before
That's
I
cool.
forget, one of our he's always on our channel watching. His name's Pedro. He wanted me to ask you guys, what's the ugliest chick you guys have banged?
Oh,
I mean, Pedro.
are we really going there?
Yeah.
Yep.
I hooked up with
Oh, wait a minute.
Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell. I smashed her. I was like, hey,
I told you
like her
that,
band.
Pedro.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Pedro's-
probably really good.
He's one that actually I got to hang out with him when I went to the Warby show in Texas. So it was cool to actually meet up with somebody that watches the
Hey,
channel.
Pedro. Actually, I take that back. It was your mom.
You're lucky nobody asked the question.
Oh, man.
Have you ever seen each other's cocks? You
No,
know, that was a
dude.
comment.
Hey, wait a
own a
minute, wait a
chicken.
minute. Pedro, I'm sorry, man. His mom just died last week, man.
Oh shit!
Sorry to hear
Pedro,
that,
man.
man.
Well, he's
Dude,
just
fuck you.
joking.
See, I told you guys, you didn't do that kind of shit.
Yeah, it was so good. She keeled over.
I was fucking seriously logged off and went and messaged him, you asshole.
I know. I was thinking the same thing, and he's just like, fucker.
You're a dickhead.
You really had us
No.
fucking going, Woom. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks.
Hey,
man.
listen, it's all about emotion. It's all tribal, my friend.
Yeah.
Hey, I think the retirement home's open up, so you can after
Dude,
bingo, you
it
can
is?
smash.
Get over
I
it with
mean,
the
my
Oh, man.
grandson. Woo!
And I heard Walmart's running a special on Vaseline, so I can go. So you guys, take it easy.
All right,
Come
guys.
on
Well,
downtown. Nice
All right.
meeting you guys. Nice
Nice
talking. I'll
talking,
keep an eye out for you.
All right.
Nice chat.
I'll hit you all up.
thanks
Cheers.
for coming on, guys. Like I said, you're welcome every fucking week. All you guys
Jeez.
watching and whoever watches after this is up on YouTube. Make sure you go down in the description and hit all the links, man. You guys got to check these dudes out. They're fucking badass.
Thanks, fellas.
Yo, I love
And
it.
talk again.
All right, guys. Have a good
Whenever
night.
you got something to promote, let us know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Right on, man.
All right,
All right,
peace.
boys.
Keep it real.
Cool. Cheers.
Cheers.